Here come Hot Topics with Kim and Sean. 2, 1. Kim, it doesn't look centered.
Welcome to Queening Out. Happy opening day eve.
It's probably gonna be opening day by the time this comes. Yeah.
Yes.
Whoa!
Well, I don't know.
Oh.
Actually, what
Sorry,
happened?
Chisholm got hit.
Oh.
Oh.
By the way, this is Queening Out. It's the start of the baseball season, so that's what we'll be talking about, and we'll be talking about other things probably as well.
Wonderful time of the year.
Okay.
Yep.
I have the baseball game on a smaller screen, like a computer-sized screen, and the Netflix logo looks like one out to me. Why is
there is one out,
Yeah.
but yes, I
No, I
see
know,
what you're saying.
But
Yeah.
it's not a good. And David,
No,
I can't see from here. What's next to Logan Webb's name? To the left.
P.
To the left.
The pitch count.
The pitch count's on the right, and then his position is on the left. P.
Why do we?
You didn't know.
I think we can kind of figure that one out.
Yeah.
Right.
And then for the batter, the spot in the order that they're hitting is on the left.
You probably could use your context clues to figure out he was the pitcher. Wait, can we just acknowledge the fact that we have Mets legend John Neese behind us?
The Yankees are winning.
Yes, well, you typically do. So I didn't really.
Yeah, but it's now in a new look. It's like a makeshift studio.
Yeah, and look, hold on.
Yeah, I guess
in a baseball.
Yeah. Wait. We have Queening Out shirts, like with our logo. Yep. That's pretty legit.
Yeah,
right.
So I decided
That's very cool. Our new shirts, thanks to
Big D, our producer.
I decided $95 each. Can you hear me?
There you go.
So, and I'll flash. That's made payable to Sean P. Okula. I'll flash my Venmo on the bottom of the screen. No, or Dad, I guess.
Dad's doing sound effects.
I thought I heard.
Sorry.
What is that? I can't hear.
Producer Big D was doing sound effects.
You're going like in and out a little bit, Sean.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Oh my. Doing jokes now.
You're going in and out a little bit.
And Dad said that's what she said.
How about now?
Oh, we might have lost you.
You're frozen.
We hear you. Kind of.
You can hear me perfectly fine?
We hear you like in and out. That sentence we heard perfectly fine, yes.
Okay, well, why don't you guys just try talking for a second?
Logan Webb sucks.
How about let's talk about opening day memories, and I'll try to figure out how to proceed.
Okay, Mom, you can go first. You've been around for more opening days, so.
I mean, I don't know if I have a specific opening day memory. I just like that it's a tradition, right? That we go and it's just like a given, that it's
he's trying to figure out his connection issues, I think.
It's become a fan.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what? Yeah. Big D is talking about the year that, remember those people that were behind us and the whole day kept talking about it has these seats are much better than last. No, seriously, dude, these are so much better. And like just the whole game, the drunk guys kept talking about it. But just like I just think in general, I just find like the ceremony of it, right? The buzz, the introduction.
I forgot John wasn't here anymore. I'm here. I agree. You're still like frozen, but
yeah.
I'm trying to figure it out. Okay.
Yeah. But yes, I agree.
Return of the Jedi when Han Solo became unfrozen. Was that Jedi?
That was that was when he became unfrozen. Was Return of the Jedi?
Yes. We're hoping for Sean.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, we are hoping he turns into Han Solo. Logan Webb stinks, by the way. It's 5-0 Yankees. Trent Grisham just hit a 2-run triple. Yeah. Yes. He's given up like 5 straight hits.
No, so just in general, like I said, just the ceremony of it, just like the fact that it's just a given. I love that everybody at work knows that I go, so it's just like it's not even a given. I mean, it's not even a question.
Yeah, you take a personal day, but everyone knows what it's for.
Yeah, like and then the next day, everyone will be like, "How was the game? How was the game? How was the game?" Yeah, as if they don't know. But,
that's funny.
But anyway, so no, I just think I just love this the tradition, the ceremony, the promise, the clean slate.
There's hope for everyone.
Correct. Even the White Sox.
And the Rockies. No, I don't think there's any hope for the Rockies. Sean, my favorite opening day memory is when Colin Cowgill hit a grand slam.
Oh Lord, that's right. Oh wait, what was the? Yeah, but yours frozen still on the screen. What was the Michael Conforto controversial call on opening day?
That was the home opener. That was when he leaned into the pitch.
Right.
And it should have been called strike 3.
Right.
But instead they called it a hit by pitch, and that was the walk-off McNeil hit. Now Sean's gone. McNeil. Yeah, but I think it's his connection. I think it's on his end, not our end. But yes, McNeil at the game-tying homer in the 9th. Who was that against? I can't remember.
You guys are better with like game details than I am.
I don't remember who that was against. Sean will know. But McNeil had a game-tying homer in the 9th, and then in the 10th, Conforto got hit with the bases loaded. He leaned into it. Originally, they called it strike 3, but then they changed and gave him first base.
I knew there was some kind of controversial call.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, he's switching sides.
I know. He's on the left now.
You threw me off.
Can you hear me? Can you hear and see me?
We can see you.
Yeah, your mouth isn't moving, but we can hear and see you. Yes.
That's interesting. Maybe I'll just turn my camera off. Maybe that'll help. Let's just try that.
Yeah, is that honestly at that point? Huh?
Okay. All right, that's fine. This is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. All right. No, continue. Sorry, I missed the last 2 minutes.
Why don't you tell us your favorite?
Well, who was the Conforto hit by pitch against? What team?
The Marlins.
I forget. The Marlins. That's it.
Yeah, Jeff McNeil hit the game-tying home run. Right.
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Was Mattingly managing them?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I think it was, because I'm trying to remember like what manager, because I know their manager. I'm pretty sure it was Mattingly who was mad.
Well, we're talking about promise and clean slate and
because that was COVID year. That was the COVID.
Oh, that was
2021, right? That was because I remember it was like social distance seats.
Oh, which was cool, by the way.
Yeah.
I kind of like that because I don't like people in my personal space.
Mom really doesn't like people sitting next to her at games.
I don't like people in my personal space.
Well, I hope you're ready tomorrow.
Well, I mean, now I'm used to it, but like I didn't mind it. Like that was the thing about COVID. I didn't mind. Like I don't like
the ballpark. I thought it was really cool, and Sean and I talked about this. Was Fenway? We went to a game at Fenway in like April of that year. I forget what capacity it was, but it was like low capacity. It was, I don't know, like 30% or something. And so it was not many people at all. And like you could, because Fenway, all the seats are so close to the field. So like you could hear like what was happening. Like you could hear like players in the dugout. Like
right.
It was very cool at Fenway.
the sights and sounds of the game.
Yeah,
for sure. Wait, did we lose Sean? Oh, there you are.
Is it working now? Is it just working fine? Again? You can see my face. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
You just keep freezing.
Your image is frozen.
Yeah, you're like looking out to the distance. Oh wait, now it's changed.
All right, I'll just turn it off. I can't figure out why. I have no idea why.
Tell us your favorite opening day.
Whoa! Now there's an echo.
We're having all kinds of problems.
Echo? Yep.
There's an echo on for you.
Now we
can you hear me?
Are you there? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yes. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
You can hear me now? Is Sean, there still an echo?
Huh? No, there's no echo anymore.
Great. Okay. And yes, Kim?
Tell us your favorite opening
game. There's an electric first 11 minutes of the episode.
Yeah, this is something else.
My favorite opening day memory has to be...
It's going to be like when they lost like 8-2 or something.
I'm trying to think of, there are so many great opening day memories over the years. There was the time that I didn't go in 2010 when David Wright hit a home run and Johan Santana pitched. But then we went in 2011.
Why would that be your favorite?
I enjoyed that game. I enjoyed that ball game, and I remember saying that day I'd like to go to opening day. And then the next year we went to opening day. R.A. Dickey pitched, and then they lost. They
don't lose that often on opening day, though. But they've lost the last two.
Knock wood.
Well, they've lost the last two, so they do.
Okay.
Because this is the rare instance of opening day and the home opener falling on the same day. So I guess
that's true. Yeah. That is actually true. Because I feel like the Mets often open on the road for some reason.
Yeah, the Red Sox haven't opened at home in a long time.
I don't know why. Like, I feel like it's been
last year.
It's been a while since the actual opening day was the Mets home opener. I feel like it's been a while.
If you're asking me what my favorite memory of opening day is, with opening day taking place at Citi Field, well, you'd have to think 2024 wasn't very good. 2023, they didn't open at home. 2022, they didn't open at home. 2021, they didn't open at home. 2019, they didn't open at home. Noah Syndergaard came out to Thunderstruck. That was the highlight of the day.
Oh, yes.
So I guess the answer, as David said, is Colin Cowgill's home run.
Yep.
That's all I got.
More Cowgill.
There was a slammer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was slammer, yeah.
And then the next year, Andrew Brown in the first inning off Steven Strasburg.
Wow, I don't remember that one.
God's name is Andrew Brown.
I do not remember that one.
5-hitter. Yep, that was Dylan G's opening day.
Okay, I remember G starting. Yeah.
The Mets have had some very eclectic opening day starters over the years.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Other
than Jacob deGrom.
Didn't Tyler Miguel start an opening day?
Twice.
Yeah. Twice? Why'd he start opening day twice?
Maybe it was only once.
I know there was the 1 year he probably started the home opener in opening day.
You're probably right, because he definitely started he might have started the home opener multiple times, but
but I know he started opening day because it was when DeGrom and Scherzer both got hurt, right?
Or
DeGrom and Verlander. No, Scherzer and Verlander.
Well, because that's the thing, because I'm pretty sure he started opening day in 2020.
Okay.
No, where did Jacob deGrom? No, maybe it was 22.
Yeah, I think it was when DeGrom and Scherzer both got hurt to start the year.
Yeah, it was the lockout. Yeah, I think it was.
Yes. Yes, it was the lockout. Yep. It was definitely a lockout year.
DeGrom got hurt, and he was supposed to start opening day.
Yeah.
Miguel ended up starting, and then I guess 23. Then 23 Scherzer started on opening day, and Verlander got hurt, so Miguel started the home opener. That's what it was.
So it's nice to have a legitimate ace. Starting opening day.
Well, last year you guys went to the home opener, and David Peterson pitched really well.
Yeah. Well,
she said an ace, David, not a number 5 starter.
Wait, did he throw a complete game shutout last year?
Don't shit on David.
Yeah, we were there for that. Yes.
Or is that a different? Was that a different start, or was that the home opener?
It was a different start.
Okay.
Don't shit on David Peterson, please. You know how I feel about David Peterson. He's very underappreciated. Oh, there you are.
Is it better now?
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, actually,
While we're on the topic of opening day starters, everyone predict Peralta's line tomorrow. David,
how many innings did he throw in his last spring training start?
Probably 5 or 6.
Really?
So I'll say 5 2/3, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 8 strikeouts.
Wow.
And 2 walks.
I like it.
I don't know. 6 innings, 3 hits, a run, a walk, and 14 strikeouts.
Whoa!
Holy moly!
I just got the biggest number that I could think of. Is it breaking up now?
No, not really, but like the picture is still off.
All right, I'm just gonna turn.
I'm gonna say 6 1/3, 5 hits, 3 walks, 2 runs.
How many strikeouts?
7 strikeouts.
All right. That'd be like a fine start.
We have to clock this, so we see who's closest. What does that mean? Is that clock it?
Clock it.
Clock it.
Clock it.
Sean, just like
Sean, clock it.
Clock it. What does that mean? All right. So now, while we're on the prediction train, let's predict the Mets record.
Are you guys getting that?
Yeah, I'm getting the claps. Yeah.
Okay. No, let's not do that. It sounds like sex sounds. Let's not do that.
All right. Well, that was weird, but okay. Go.
Well, before we continue any further, I'd like to because it's the start of the new year. It's the start of a new year, and we a year has elapsed since last opening day. And in that time, we've lost people in the Mets family, I guess it's safe to say. So I'd like to remember some of those that we've lost in the Mets family over the last year. Before we continue, I can't play any sad music because there's a copyright issue.
Smart.
Just imagine it's playing.
Do you want us to sing? In the arms of
I'll trust you, Mom.
Far away.
You're gonna sing the whole time? You're gonna sing the entire time?
No, I gotta sing. I don't even know the words to that.
Commit to singing the entire time would have went along with it, but if you weren't gonna commit to singing the entire time,
yeah, I just don't know the words to that.
I need to be respectful. If there was
a song that I knew all the words to, and I could be respectful, I would do it. But like, I don't really know.
This is serious.
Okay.
All right. So in memoriam. Pete Alonso. Brian Wilson. Yeah, you're supposed to clap.
Wait, we're supposed to clap? It's an in memoriam. It's supposed to be silent.
I feel like they clap.
You're remembering
in memoriams at like award shows.
Wait.
You're remembering these people. You're remembering
these.
Are you doing people who are dead or people who are gone?
Brian Wilson.
Mets family.
Oh.
Did Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys die?
Yes.
Yes,
not the pitcher. Not the pitcher.
Yeah.
I knew it, but I forgot.
Davey Johnson.
I feel like you should have ended with him.
Hold on, they're wearing a patch that says
this isn't really like there really aren't annotations here. It's kind of like you let me get through the list and then we I feel like it's disrespectful to interrupt the list.
I'm sorry, I was just going to tell you they're wearing a Davey patch.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
All right. Well, yeah, all right. Dick Cheney. Pope Leo.
Wait,
he didn't die.
Not the new Pope, Sean. Sean, that's the new Pope.
Oh, wait, I think he's right. I think that one did.
Benedict.
Wait, oh, really? I thought that was the new one.
No, I don't think that's the new one. Oh, wait, who's this?
No, Pope Benedict. Pope, he died? Or Pope, what's the other one? I can't hear anything. Why can't I hear anything? I don't know who it is. Oh, wait, try it now. Who is it?
Got struck by lightning because you don't know.
Who is it?
It's Pope Leo.
You don't know which
Pope Leo died?
Well, no, Pope Leo is alive and still the Pope.
Pope, who died?
I don't know what.
You're doing that.
Who was the previous Pope? I can't hear anything again. Pope Francis! It was Pope Francis. Yes, it was Pope Francis. Pope Francis died.
Yeah, no, Pope Leo's alive.
Pope Leo's alive.
Benedict died. When did Pope Benedict die?
Oh, you asked the question.
Yeah, did he die too? They keep silencing me anytime I ask about the Pope, or I can't hear you guys anytime I ask about the Pope. 2022 Pope. Okay. All right.
We move on from the popes.
Okay. Then we move to the Ayatollah.
The Iran?
The one that died. Yeah, the one that died.
I thought this had to do with the Met.
Wait, that was nonsense last opening day, Sean.
Jeff McNeil.
Sean, Lou Carnesecca was like a year and a half ago.
Rob Reiner. I'm ignoring you.
Rob Reiner.
Oh, Rob Reiner. Oh.
Hulk Hogan. Obligatory Nana. I felt like it wasn't the anyway. Brandon Nimmo. Jesse Jackson.
Yeah, Sean, I feel like you could have ordered this better.
Yeah, I feel like it should be a build-up.
I guess it is. Jane Goodall. The monkey lady died. And I almost forgot about Charlie Kirk. So
R.I.P.
Thank you.
That's in memoriam.
Okay,
right, so on to the season.
That was lovely.
That was beautiful, Sean.
That was lovely. Wait, you didn't say Edwin Diaz.
Oh, yeah. I guess I forgot about him.
Did you forget about him?
I
feel like he's one of the most significant losses.
Yeah.
With all due respect.
Yeah, I mean,
like not more significant than the ones who actually died.
No, but I mean, he's including Pete and Nimmo.
Yeah, no. Of the players that he named, yes. I agree. But of the people who actually died, I don't think it was more significant than them.
But I'm saying, correct. But
I don't like him anymore.
People who aren't dead.
Is he the only one you don't like?
What?
I guess.
Wait, okay, so while we're on the topic, will you boo them when they come back?
No.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Even Diaz?
Edwin Diaz? No, well, Edwin Diaz is going to come in the 9th inning.
You could still boo him.
But they'll probably do a tribute video.
You will boo him. You will boo him when he comes in the 9th inning.
I'm not booing him.
I will. We're trying to win the ball game if he's coming in.
Yeah,
but what about when they do a tribute video? They're probably going to do a tribute video.
Polite applause.
What about Pete?
He chose the Dodgers over the Mets. I understand. I've been the one tooting the horn of that they could have paid more, but at the end of the day, he did.
I was going to say, wouldn't you? I don't know.
Yeah, no, all right.
I'm for being honest, right?
I'm not denying that, but I'm not gonna, it is what it is. It's the business, and now he comes back, and he needs to be intimidated a little bit. He's not really necessarily the most mentally.
Hey, what's Devers doing? Is he DHing today?
Wait, did you see the video of his trumpets at Dodger Stadium, and they didn't do the light show, and it was like lame?
I mean, in fairness, there were like 20,000 people there, but yeah.
Yeah, well, it was still lame.
Well, maybe they're saving the light show for the actual season.
But I thought someone made a good point, is that why don't we change our walk out songs when we go to a new team? Because I feel like
because they're not attached to a team. They're attached to the player.
I don't understand what that means.
Well, no, because
Edwin Diaz used it in Seattle also.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. I thought he just used it on the Mets. But anyway, will you boo Pete?
No.
Will you boo Jeff?
No.
Will you boo Nimmo?
No.
All right. I know. I agree. But I think there's stupid Met fans that will boo them. Maybe not Pete, but like the other ones. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't see the point.
I don't either. I never have. I like when people used to boo freaking Daniel Murphy. Like David and I were talking about that the other day. What the hell are you booing Daniel Murphy for?
Daniel Murphy, I can understand a little bit more because he started hitting, but only after he started.
Well, he started hitting, and he went to a division rival, but also the Mets didn't want to bring him back.
That's my point. Yeah. Like it's not his fault.
Yeah, I can understand.
It was similar.
Daniel Murphy. Oh, you get hits against the Mets. Like, yeah, I get it.
Obviously, he wasn't as good, but it was similar to Pete in the sense where they kind of like let him go.
So, right.
It's not like he chose. They didn't offer Pete anything this past season.
Right.
Is that Shay right near the microphone?
No.
I thought I heard something right near the like. It sounds like
no.
Shay.
She's literally sleeping on the other.
Yeah. I don't know what Dad's doing. He's been in the garage.
Do you have interest in, like, Dave and I were also talking about this the other day. Are you going to closely follow, Pete's like production, or do you not care? Like, where do you stand on that?
Are you like? Is someone moving something? I hear something, and it's just.
It's probably. Is it Dad in the garage?
I hear Dad in the garage.
That's the only thing it could be.
It's like it sounds like it's like right next to the microphone.
No, it's not.
Weird. Anyway,
wait. Let me see something.
What was I gonna say? Wait, what was your question?
Can you hear us?
Yes. Wait,
no,
what?
No, wait, there's not an echo anymore. I think the microphone was connected to my phone for some reason.
That probably makes sense. That's kind of what it sounds
like. I was probably just sitting on the phone.
Yeah. It sounded like it's like someone tapping like their phone or something.
My question
was your question?
Are you going to closely follow Pete's production, or do you not care, or where do you stand on that?
Well, but as closely as anyone else, as any other
player that's not on the Mets.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly will take an interest in players who used to be on the Mets and how they're doing in their new locations. That's something that I think most people do. I don't really think that's a crazy thing to do. So yeah, I'm not
especially when the player is the all-time run.
Yeah,
the player is the all-time home run leader. So
I certainly don't need. Dave and I were discussing this. I don't need the Mets beat reporters to give me a home run ticker of Pete Alonso. Like, I'm not interested.
It'll happen if Jorge Polanco doesn't hit, but yeah.
But maybe other people are. I personally am not. Like, I'm like, I wish Pete well. Like, good for him. Like, whatever. But I don't need to know how many home runs he's hitting on a daily basis or whatever, weekly basis. I'm not that interested. But again, I might be different than anybody else. Like again, wish him well, but I don't need to check in and, see what his production is. Whatever. Yeah. That's my stance. Like, and the same goes for Diaz, same goes for Nimmo, same goes for Jeff. Like, again, don't wish ill on them, but I don't need to know a blow by blow of, their batting average and their RBIs.
Well, let the record show, I wish Jeff McNeil radiant success in Sacramento. I hope he wins. I hope he wins a batting title because he seems like a mentally ill person, and I think he needs it.
Well,
yeah.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but I think I do think Jeff is.
I probably would.
I think Jeff is very hard on himself, and I think he has anger issues. But I don't know.
So yeah, mentally ill.
Well, yeah, but
low pressure environment. I hope he does. I hope he and it wouldn't hurt the Mets at all. I'm rooting for Jeff McNeil. I'm rooting for Brandon Miller too, but
I agree. Well, would you say out of those four, you're rooting for him the most?
Yes, because I think he needs it.
All right, that's fair.
And Bert's on the TV.
Why is Bert back on the TV?
He's in the McCovey Cove with Lucille.
Lucille?
Morelli?
No, their mascot is named Lucille.
That's awesome.
I can do a really good Seal impression.
Oh, yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Oh, no, I'm not going to do the Seal impression.
I feel like it's kind of weird if they can't see you.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's
try the camera again.
Weird either way. It's almost. I think it's weird.
It's weird for a 26-year-old man to do a Seal impression either way.
Would it be weird? Would it be? I'm sorry. Wouldn't it be normal for a 13-year-old boy to do a Seal impression either?
I think it would be more normal.
You'd wonder. You'd wonder about it.
Sean, try your camera again.
Dad, do you think it would be more normal for a 13-year-old to do a Seal impression than a 26-year-old man?
Ooh.
Is the 26-year-old man Sean?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think it's going to be. I'm going with the 13.
Okay, yeah. He's doing it right now.
Yeah, I guess I did end up doing it. I kind of like seeing it in the. I kind of like seeing it.
Normal.
Yeah.
No, definitely Sean.
Yeah. I feel like it's making it skip more.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, all right. So what are we discussing next?
I don't know. All right. So I don't know. The season's starting. I guess we could do like. I guess we could do like. I mean, I guess we can go team by team. Not team by team, but how about a bold prediction, Kim? I'm going to put you on the spot.
Wait, we
Kim.
never did that.
How about a bold prediction?
Okay.
A bold? Are you saying?
What do you say?
Are you saying a bold prediction?
Yeah, David, can you pull up the over-unders?
Okay, yeah, here we go.
We'll just do the over-unders.
This is where it gets good. Well, you have to pull them up also,
right,
Sean.
I know.
Wait,
I'm going to pull up the over-under MLB. What are you going to do it off of?
With 3 people, we should probably do 2 each. Because I feel like with 2 people, we did 3 each. So with 3 people, we should probably do 2 each, right?
No, with Jake, we did it for the football, and we did it with 3.
And we did 3 each?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, why are you is there like a delay or something? Why are you waiting 15 seconds to answer every question I ask?
All right, what do we do?
Yeah, there's got to be a delay or something.
That one I did on purpose. I did it on purpose that time. I did it on purpose that time.
We gotta move this along. Come on.
That was funny.
What are we doing?
We're doing win total, Mom.
Okay.
I guess you know what? Instead of pulling it up on my computer, I can.
For some reason.
Instead of pulling it up, I found it yesterday. Up on my phone. Let's see.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm looking, but I'm still having a tough time finding it on my phone.
MLB. Maybe should we just go on the FanDuel app?
I guess, yeah. But it does it individual team by team there on the FanDuel app.
Right. Yep. MLB.
I found a good website for it yesterday. I was looking yesterday and I found a good website for it, but now I don't know where it is.
Kim, what we're looking for is the projected. Wait. Yahoo. I searched MLB win over unders, and it's the second result.
MLB win over unders. All right, I got it.
Okay.
So Kim, this is good.
So Kim, what we'll do here, and this just serves to guide it, is we'll each pick 3 overs and 3 unders, and you cannot repeat.
You can't pick something that someone else. Now, can you pick the same team if you want to pick the opposite one?
Oh.
I say
if someone else
yes.
picks the over for a team, can you pick the under for that team?
I say yes.
Okay, yeah, all right, yeah, because there's only 30 teams, so yeah.
Okay.
We're
doing how many?
Okay.
3 overs, 3 unders.
Okay.
All right. Who wants? And we'll do snake. So whoever goes third gets a double pick, and then goes
Wait,
back
so
the
I
other
get
way.
to pick what teams I do, or no?
So okay. So I'll go first.
Okay.
And I'll say this isn't my pick, but I'll say, for example, Brewers over, and that's my pick. So now I picked 1 over, and now you go and you pick a team and the over or the under.
But I don't know what the numbers are.
No, you do. The numbers are here.
Oh, okay.
David,
so you see
the
number 79.5, 86.5, 88.5. So you're picking like what lines stick out to you. You're like, well, I think that team's going to definitely win more than that number.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to pick that.
Okay.
And
you can
or
walk us through your
got a line and you're like, that team's. I don't think they're winning that many games. I'm picking the under for that team.
All right.
So
but you cannot. You can't repeat a pick.
Okay.
So take a look at what David has on his phone. And you tell us, Kim, walk us through your thought process. Who are you first? Yes, Kim's going to go first. Kim's going to go first.
You want to look at the American League, or do you want to pick someone from the National League?
No, I'll pick someone from the National League. I'm going to say Braves under.
Okay.
Yes, good pick, Kim. And why? Kim, tell us a little bit about why.
Because the Phillies and the Mets are too good, and the Braves are not.
That's fair.
All right.
I think the Braves. Yeah, I think the Braves' pitching issues or the injuries. They're relying on like Chris Sale as their healthiest pitcher,
right?
And
he's injury.
I love Chris Sale, but
injury prone.
That doesn't seem like the way to go for success. Schwellenbach's not coming back till at least midseason. Schreier, he's hurt, and who knows what he's going to be even when he gets back. And a lot of that offense took a step back last year. I don't know why everyone seems to assume that they're going to return to what they were before last year, because they're another team where it's not like these are all young guys. They're kind of all getting a little older.
Sure. And I think the NL East is going to be a dogfight between the Phillies and the.
And I agree. Yeah, I agree with that. That they could when you're going up against the Mets and the Phillies 13 times, you might run into some issues there. All right, Sean, do you want to go?
Sure, I will select the Padres over 83 1/2.
I like that.
I think the Padres will win more than 83 1/2. Come on, Jackson, Merrill, and Fernandez.
I think it'll be a lot. I'm not gonna probably go pick the under there, but I do think it's gonna be closer to that than you think. They have a lot of top end talent. I don't think the roster's filled out very well.
No, they're never really very deep. But as long I'll bet on the majority of, or I'll bet on Tatis, Jackson, Merrill, Manny Machado. I guess who else do they have in terms of like position players? Really, I guess that's really it, right? I mean, Ramon Laureano's back. Who's playing?
Ramon Laureano is back.
Who's playing first?
Wait.
Cronenworth playing first or second?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know. Like Gavin Sheets is probably like the no. I mean, I like to think Michael King's gonna stay healthy. I think they'll find a way to win.
Yeah, they have Sheets playing first.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I think if King stays healthy, they have a pretty good. It's obviously not a very high total. So
maybe I should have taken one of my other. Maybe I should have taken one of my other NL West teams, the Giants, the Diamondbacks. But David, you can go now.
All right. Well, so I have a double pick.
Yes.
Are you writing these down, by the way?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Are you? Good.
Yes.
I'm going to pick. I'm going to take The over on the Athletics, over 75.5.
Jeffrey.
Yep.
I think that's going to be right around 80 wins for them this year. I think they're going to take a big step forward this season. I'm not as high on them. That I know I just said they were going to win 80 games, which is probably about as high as most people get on them. But I feel like some people are getting a little overboard with that lineup. I think it's very good, and hence why I'm taking this over. I think that line's really low, 75.5. I'm not as high on them as some people are. I don't really like the pitching that much. But there's a lot of talent in that lineup. Kurtz, I like Soderstrom. Jeff, hopefully he has a nice year there.
And it's a wide open division.
Huh?
It's a wide open division.
Yes. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Yeah, it's not like you're playing a powerhouse 13 times as much as people will try to convince you that the Mariners are a powerhouse. I don't think they are. So they're good. And
they start to win 86 games every year. I mean, they told you.
Yeah. And I'm picking the Mariners to win that division, but you're not playing one of the toughest teams in baseball at 13 times. So yeah, I think they get right around 80. I think they clear 75.5 with relative ease. And then I'm going to take another. No, I'm going to take an under here. I'm going to take under Orioles 85.5.
Interesting.
That's a team that, and I wouldn't be surprised if someone here picks the other side of that. I know a lot of people are really high on this Orioles team. Well, sorry, the Yankees are up 5-0, but Judge is 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts, so that's good. But a lot of people are high on this Orioles team. I can see why, but I really don't like the pitching. I don't think there's enough pitching there. I think in the division that they're playing in, you're playing the Red Sox 13 times, you're playing the Blue Jays, you're playing the Yankees 13 times. Those are 3 good lineups. I know the Red Sox might not have as much power as the other 2, but still it's a good lineup. So yeah, I don't see them having that much success in division play. I see them again 82 wins, 83 wins. I think it'll be close. They'll come close to that 85.5 line, but until Adley Rutschman shows me that he's what he was a couple of years ago, Gunnar, I trust that will bounce back. Pete is very good, but I don't know. I'm not nearly as sold on this Orioles team as many people seem to be. So I'll take the under there.
Okay. Fair. I am going to take the under on the Cubs. I don't think the Cubs are any good. I gotta be honest with you.
You don't think they're any good?
I think the Cubs stink. Who is it? Bregman's an old man. Swanson stinks. Nico Horner is whatever. Who's first base? Michael Bush, due for regression. PCA, terrible. Left field, Ian Happ, old, disgusting. Seiya Suzuki's hurt.
Old, disgusting.
PCA is my fantasy team.
You'll probably be a little bit disappointed. Who's the pitching? Edward Cabrera, he'll walk a bunch of people. Matt Boyd, regression. Yeah, I think the Cubs are gonna stink.
I can't believe Matt Boyd's starting opening day for them, but
yeah.
Matt's.
Yeah, I think the Cubs are gonna stink.
I don't think they're going to be as good as people think they're going to be. I think they win that division still. I don't think the division's very good. And I know people say that every year, and the Brewers end up winning the division, and that very well could happen again this year. But I think the Cubs have considerably more talent. But no, I see. I think 88.5 is high. So yeah, I see that. All right, Mom, You get 2 picks.
All right, so I'm going to stay in the National League East because I know it the best. I'm going to say the over on the Nationals. I think that's low.
Really? Okay.
They have some nice young talent. I mean, like, and the fact that I went under on the Braves, maybe the Nationals will pull up some slack. Okay. So that's my reasoning there. And like I said, Wood is great, right? Like,
yes, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I know it can't just be one player, but I feel like I don't they have a couple of young good. Like,
they have a decent amount of young position players. The pitching's pretty terrible. The pitching because after they traded Gore, the pitching's pretty. But 65.5 is a low number. So
that's really low.
No, I don't hate that. I would probably say I'd probably predict it's right around there. But yeah, I agree that I do think James Wood takes a big step forward this year. I know he was good last year, but I think he takes even more of a step forward this year.
He's the real deal. He's the superstar, that kid.
So yeah, I don't hate that.
Can you go to the American League? Yeah. I just want to see. So I'm gonna go. Why not? I'm gonna go over on the Red Sox.
Yes.
Right? Stole one of my picks.
Yes.
I would go over on the Red Sox. I think they're at least a 90-win team. I think they're going to win their division. Oh, there you go. Roman Anthony, stud. Like, they have great pitching. Probably the best pitching in that division, right?
Yeah, I'd say probably in the league, in the American League.
Yeah, so I mean,
second best pitching, I would say, behind the Dodgers.
87 and a half. Yeah, no, they're going to be above 90. So
I like that pick.
Yeah.
Yes. Is it my turn?
Yep. Yeah, back to you, Sean. So what? You've picked
two overs, one under.
Yeah.
No, I picked one.
I'm talking to Mom.
Oh. I've picked one of each, and I'm going to take the under on the Yankees.
Yeah.
I think the Yankees are going to be terrible. Terrible baseball team.
What is it?
90.5.
90.5. Under.
What I just said.
75.
Oh, Sean. But that would actually complement what I just did.
Yeah.
Right? Because I said
exactly.
So I was saying this earlier, and it's confusing to me where Mom was saying, like, she's sick of seeing a lot of people higher on the Yankees than the Mets. And I'm not, personally. I could almost see that more than, like, I can understand why someone would say the Yankees are better than the Red Sox, but I don't know why everyone is saying that the Yankees are better than the Red Sox. Like,
brainwashed.
Because the Yankees have the same exact roster than last year. It's the same exaczect team. It's Ryan Weathers, and Garrett Cole is coming back in, like, June, and who knows what he's going to look like.
But he's a million years old.
And they're missing Rodon in the first month.
Running it back.
Yeah.
So it's the same team. The Red Sox finished what? 1-2 games behind them last year. Mm-hmm. Not to mention the Red Sox started really bad last year. And did make that up and then fell behind again. They made up a 10-game deficit on them or whatever it was. And then, the Yankees beat them in 3 games in the postseason, but the Red Sox were missing their best position player in Roman Anthony. Like, they didn't have Roman. They didn't have Marcelo in that series either. I know the Red Sox lost Bregman in the offseason, but this was my biggest point that I made with Mom, and this is why I just don't understand why everyone seems to be so high on the Yankees and is crowning them as, like, the American League favorite. With the Red Sox, and even the Mets with a decent amount of their guys, being a year older is a good thing. With the Yankees, being a year older is a very bad thing with most of their roster. Pitino is up to 37 or 38 now. Judge is 33. Like, at some point, newsflash, Aaron Judge might start to regress a little bit. Maybe he won't, but maybe he will, and if he does, they're kind of fucked. The roster as a whole is pretty old. So them being Paul Goldschmidt is somehow still on the roster. Trent Grisham being a year older might not be a great thing. So Yeah. Meanwhile, you look at the Mets and you look at the Red Sox, and a lot of their core are young pieces. So getting a year older means another year of experience.
True.
So yeah, I don't understand why. That was my mini rant of I just don't understand why people are so high on this Yankees team. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm sure I'm not picking them to make the playoffs, but there's a very good chance they end up in the playoffs because they typically find a way to do so. I just don't see how you can think, as currently constructed, that this Yankees team is a World Series contender.
There's also a reason Trent Grisham accepted the qualifying offer. Either he doesn't think he's going to be hitting 30 home runs again, or he doesn't think he's that good of a defensive center fielder anymore, or some combination of the two. And yeah, no, the Yankees are just kind of they're not very good.
Boring.
Yeah,
I don't think there's a ton of upside there. I don't think there's win the division upside. I don't really even know how much playoff upside there is. It reminds me of like the 2015 Yankees, which snuck into the playoffs.
Pitching for the Yankees, like their pitching's decent, right?
Yeah, their rotation's solid. It's Fried. Start the year, it's Fried, Schlittler, Weathers, and who am I forgetting?
Will Warren.
Will Warren, yes.
Oh, Will Warren.
And then they'll get Cole back, and they'll get Rodon back. So it'll end up looking probably
decent.
Fried, Cole, Rodon.
Well,
Schlittler.
like you said, who knows what Cole's going to be? Though.
Doesn't move me.
Yeah, it's good.
It's fine,
but
it might be. It might be good.
Yeah, it's not as good as.
Wait, and what's their bullpen like?
Their bullpen's not very good at all. Their bullpen's pretty bad.
Who's their closer?
Very top heavy.
Bednar. Is it even that top heavy? How many good pitchers are there?
When Paul Blackburn and Ryan Yarbrough are at the back end.
I know, but like, are there even that many good pitchers? There's Bednar.
There's Bednar.
He was bad last year.
Right. And Fernando Cruz.
Yeah, and Cruz, he was good.
Solid reliever.
Yeah, he's a nice like 7th inning guy, maybe. Yeah, the bullpen is odd to me that they didn't make any improvements there, right? They don't have anyone new in the bullpen.
Nope. And even the fucking claim and DFA guys like Paul Blackburn and Ryan Yarbrough for some reason. So
and they lost. I mean, 2 of their back end guys. So, and Weaver and Williams.
Yep. All right, who's up?
I think I am. Why is Logan Webb still in this game, by the way?
I don't know how many strikeouts does he have.
I think he has he has 3 on Judge, so he probably has 6 or 7.
Well, are there nobody out?
7.
Yeah.
And is there runners on the corners?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
He has 6. Yeah, he's pitching very poorly. Anyway, all right, I'm up. I guess I should have been more prepared.
Wait, so what teams have we already done? Can you just name them off? Name the teams that we've said already?
Padres, Cubs, Yankees, Athletics, Orioles, Braves, Nationals, and Red Sox.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to go with the Royals over 82.5.
Okay.
I'm higher on this Royals team than most. I think they had a down year last year, I know. But I think Bobby Witt Jr. is going to win MVP this year.
You think Jack Caggs is going to hit, David?
I think he'll be. It's hard to get worse than last year. So I think he'll be fine. I like the rotation. I like Cole. I think Cole Reagans is in for a big year. Seth Lugo is fine. Michael Wacha's fine. I don't really know who rounds out the rotation, if I'm being honest. But I like
or something.
Yeah, Bubic, yeah, he's good. I forgot about him.
That's funny.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I like this Royals team. I was looking at them when I was making my predictions yesterday. And I think they're going to win that division, the Central.
7-0 Yankees, Sean.
Cool.
So yeah, I'm gonna pick the Royal. I think they'll be in the mid 80s, and I think that'll be enough to win that division. I don't think the Tigers are gonna be that good this year. So yeah, I'll pick Royals over 82.5. And
okay,
then, huh?
And
I'm looking.
Never be.
The Ham Man, David. What about the Ham Man?
I mean,
St. Louis.
Give me the. I'm not really. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Diamondbacks under 79.5.
wow.
Really?
I'm not really seeing it with them. I think there's a decent chance Marte gets traded by midseason. I don't think Geraldo Perdomo is going to be an 8-win player again. The rotation doesn't really move me very much. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't love this roster last year, and they kind of proved me wrong. They had a nice year, but
in a row, right? Weren't they competing in 2024?
Yes, yeah, no, they've been good. I feel like I've been doubting this team for a while, and they keep.
I forgot they made the World Series. Anyway,
yeah, they've been in it, but I don't know. I think this is the year that this roster construction for the Diamondbacks kind of comes back to bite them. I don't think there's much going on here. So yeah, I'm gonna take under 79.5 for Arizona.
Okay. I guess that means it's my turn. I am going to take. Oh man, I really didn't think it would get this far. I am going to.
The Diamondbacks have Nolan Arenado now. Yeah, so Nolan Arenado is their cleanup hitter.
What's wrong with that, David? Great Platinum Glove winner.
Yeah, so you just said what's wrong with Nolan Arenado being their cleanup hitter and cited a fielding award.
I'm going to pick the Texas Rangers. Nah, I'm gonna pick the who the fuck was I gonna take? Oh, the Giants. I'll take the Giants over 80.5.
Yeah, I like that.
Why not?
Not looking so good right now. You're one behind already.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I feel kind of stupid. I think Logan.
I was gonna do that.
Do they still have like pitching? Like I don't really know where they are as an organization, but I think the lineup will be fine-ish, but I could also see it being really bad. So I'm not really confident about either of these.
I picked Tony Vitello to win NL Manager of the Year.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
I don't actually know. Here's my thought process for that pick. I think it's going to be one of those things where the Giants will sneak into the playoffs this year. And since it's such a novel concept of Vitello getting the job, it'll get a lot of press and they'll give him Manager of the Year. But I don't think it's going to work out in the long run, him being their manager.
Interesting.
I think it's going to be one of those things where he wins Manager of the Year his first year and then gets fired 2 or 3.
I think I just like the Giants. I like Matt Chapman. I like Devers. I like Willie Adames. I like Luis Arraez.
Why do you guys think Matt Chapman was 40? Has he been around a long time? I don't know.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, I think they'll compete for a while.
I agree. Yeah, I think they definitely get over 80.5.
Kim?
Oh, I'm gonna pick such an unpopular one right now.
Wait, these are Mom's last 2, right? No, wait, these are 2. She has 3 left. You have 3 left.
I'm gonna pick.
How many overs and how many unders has she picked?
She has 2 overs and an under.
Okay.
So I'm going to go under on the Dodgers.
Wow.
And the reason being
50.
It's 102.5, by the way, the number there.
Yeah, I think that I know this is such an unpopular pick, but I understand that their pitching is obscene. However, I think their lineup is going to show its age this year. That's my opinion.
I think that's fair. I think that's a fair concern.
I think that, we love Freddie Freeman. I love Freddie Freeman, but eventually he's not going to keep up that production. I think
you're right about that.
I think Mookie has shown signs of weakness a little bit, as much as I love Mookie. A little bit.
Well, he showed signs of weakness because he weighed 150 pounds last
correct,
year.
But I think
I'm willing to give Mookie Betts another year. If he's bad again this year, then I think we can start to say that Mookie Betts is regressing.
And how much are we going to run back Max Muncy? You know what I'm saying? Like eventually this lineup is going to start to show cracks. That's my opinion. And are they still going to be very good? Yes. But 102 wins? I don't think so.
I don't.
What?
I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, no, I don't hate that take. I more like the pick, not because I think guys are going to get worse in that lineup, but more just because it's kind of what they do every year where they deal with injuries and they deal with a stretch in August where they're not good at baseball for a little while. And then they end up winning 95 games and then
they kill you in the playoffs with their starting. Right? How many?
I think 102.
I mean, what they pitch 7 starters. Whatever.
I think in Game 7 they pitched 6 starters.
Yeah, no joke.
It was
no other team could do that.
Ohtani, Yamamoto, Snell, Sheehan. I think another one. Oh, Sasaki. Maybe one more pitched in that game.
So that will always sustain them, and they'll always be good. But I do feel like they're kind of due for a little bit of a crack in their lineup. Whatever. And again, not to say that they're still not going to be great, but I just think 102 games is a high bar.
Yeah.
And sticking with the World Series, I'm going to go over on the Blue Jays.
Okay. And that number is 88.5.
Yeah. So I'm going to say over. I love that team. I love how scrappy they were. I love how relentless they were. I love the way they played. They were exciting. I think I love them. I really do. I was so rooting for them to win. And I'm going to say over on them. So, and I know they're in a very tough division, though.
Yes. Have you covered? Oh, no, I covered the Orioles. I was going to say we almost covered the entire AL East.
Yeah.
So you think the Red Sox will be over 87.5, Blue Jays will be over 88.5, but the Red Sox are going to still win the division?
Wait.
That's fine. They could both hit those overs, but you think the Red Sox are going to clear their over by more?
The other one was the Blue Jays at 88.5. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I don't hate that take. I also have that in my predictions.
Because it puts the Yankees way down. So.
I actually have the Blue Jays winning the division in my predictions. Okay. So I have the Blue Jays winning it over the Red Sox. Yeah. I think the Red Sox are more a team that, not that they're not going to be good in the regular season, I think they are, but I think they'll hit that over because 87.5 I think is a little low for them.
I agree.
How many did they win last year? And they were again bad. I forget the exact number.
86.
I think a really bad stretch at the beginning.
They were terrible in the beginning of the year. They were I think 6 games under 500 at one point. Yeah.
They kind of did a 2024 match.
Yes, they did. Yeah, they won 89 last year, and they were terrible at the beginning of the year.
Right. So, so that's a low number for them.
Yeah. So
did they lose anybody?
I mean, Bregman.
Oh, right. Right. All right,
but I still think they got better in the offseason. Yeah. So, yes, I agree with both of those picks. I just think the Red Sox, I have them losing the division. I just think they're more, once they get in, they're built for October. Right. I think it's all about just getting in for the Red Sox.
So what am I up to now?
You need just one more under, right? She needs?
Yes.
But that's, we have to go back around. Okay. Yeah. All right, Sean, you're up.
Wait. Sorry. Go ahead.
All right, go ahead, Kim.
No, I was just going to say I have an idea for boom or bust. And we'll end with this, but it's going to be Johnny's. It's going to be it's going to be March Madness related.
Okay, that's good.
I really don't like any of these overs, and I wish I took the A's. I'm going to go with the over. I'm going to take the free space and take the over on the Brewers. The Brewers at 84. Yeah, I mean, they seemingly always get over. They always... they'll do it again.
Yeah.
Those Brewers. God, those Brewers. Yeah, I think they'll do it again.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that you don't have a double pick. Yeah, I don't hate that at all. They just seem to find ways to win at least like 87 games every year.
And then get knocked out of the playoffs.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. What do I need? 1-1, right?
Yep.
Okay. I am going to take, you mentioned this one earlier, and I'm going to take it now, because I don't think you did. The Rangers, right?
No, I did not take the Rangers.
Okay. I'm going to take the over on the Rangers. It's a risky one, because there's a world where that roster blows up in their face, without a doubt.
But there's also a world where their pitching is going to be fantastic.
It's a very volatile rotation, probably the most so in baseball.
It's like risk-reward.
Yeah, if everyone stays healthy there, at least to some extent, and if some of the back three guys reach their potential more than they have, it could be one of the best rotations in baseball.
They could have the best top three in the American League.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I think Gore is... I do think Gore takes a step forward. I know his numbers look bad in the second half last year. The underlying numbers did not look great. But I do think he still takes a step forward. Lighter and Rocker are wild cards, but I don't know. I think that and they have talent in that lineup.
They should hit enough. I think they should hit enough.
I love Corey. I think Corey Seager has slowly, just because of the injuries he's dealt with. And I get it. If he can't stay, it's another one where, again, if he can't stay on the field, this team can win 73 games. But if he stays on, I think he's slowly become underrated. Seager, I think he's one of the best shortstops in baseball still. He's been an elite hitter every time he's been on the field, each of the last now 3-4 years. Really, since he got to Texas, he's been an elite hitter when he's on the field. So, yeah, I like this Rangers team. I like this Rangers team. I think they could be a playoff team for sure.
Did no one take the Mets?
No one's taken the Mets yet. I'm not going to, because I only have an under left.
Okay.
I'm not going to either.
I'm not either, because I only have an under. I just think it's funny that no one took the Mets.
Oh,
that'll round us out too. We'll round it out. That's
my final under, and similar in the Diamondback. They're similar in this range to the Diamondbacks. I'm taking the Reds under 80.5. I know the Reds stole that playoff spot from the Mets last year. I'm not seeing it there. The pitching's already dealing with a ton of injuries. So if they weren't dealing with this many injuries in the rotation, I might not make this pick. I still probably would, but I might not. But Green's already hurt. Lodolo's hurt, right?
Yep.
And Andrew, I'm not relying on Andrew Abbott to be good this year. Louder, who knows? And Chase Burns, I think people are...
We'll see. We will definitely see.
Yeah, and again, maybe I'm...
The ESPN fantasy projections are insane.
I know, yeah. They're a little ridiculous on Burns, I think. I know he was good, really sans the... 7 earned runs and without recording an out against the Red Sox or whatever it was. But sorry, Austin Wells almost just hit a home run. Yeah, I don't think the lineup's very good. Suarez is I don't think he's a very good baseball player. So, yeah, I think the Reds take a big step back this year.
I could easily see them finishing last in that division.
Yes. Who am I forgetting?
Pirates, Cubs, Bruins, Cardinals.
Yeah, I think the Cardinals still finish last, but I could see a world where the Reds finish.
Yeah, I could see it. Ellie gets hurt.
Yeah. All right.
Am I next?
Yeah, I think you're up. Do you only have an under left also?
Yeah, I'll just take the Phillies. What the
that was mine.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kim. Well, I go first. I take the Phillies. I'm just gonna. Yeah, this is the year where all the old people start to suck.
Just say because Mets.
Yeah. And all the old people suck, and they. Zach Wheeler never comes back. Never comes back, but never returns to Zach Wheeler.
Yeah.
Oh boy, what is Okay, so tell me. Let's see. Maybe.
Yeah, we made it tough on Mom. There aren't that many good unders left.
I know.
feel like.
Let's see. I'll share the ones maybe that I was considering. What are some of the other unders?
There's one that I think is borderline. There's a couple.
What about? Wait, can you tell me who we haven't done yet?
We haven't done. The Astros have not been touched. The Titans
I was going to do the Astros. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Astros.
Astros under.
I was thinking Astros
that was
before.
The one I was thinking.
Yeah.
Also
no, I actually was thinking them before I saw the Phillies. So yeah, I'm going to do Astros because they're old.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of. I think
I feel like we're done with them. They won enough. It's time for them to fade into the distance.
Yeah, there are people who are high on the Astros, and I'm not totally seeing the vision.
If they win the division, I wouldn't be shocked, but
yeah, I think they're the third best team in that division.
They're old news.
I don't know. I think that's fair. They're relying on Amai to be. I love Hunter Brown. I think Hunter Brown's awesome. But they're relying on Amai to be good. I'm not sold on him.
So are we doing the Mets now?
Lance McCullers has a spot in that rotation.
Yeah, so that's insane in the big 2026 for Lance McCullers to be in a rotation. And for that team's over-under total to be 86.5. Again, there's a world where they definitely hit that, but I agree with Mom where I think I'd pick the slight under there. That was the borderline one I was thinking.
No, because before I was going to do the Phillies. Once I saw the Phillies, I was like, "Oh, Phillies!"
Yeah.
But then I was thinking about.
Yeah, I like that pick.
Should we just do that's a good pick. Over under for the Mets?
Well, yeah, we could.
I was just gonna say before, and we'll kind of begin to wrap it up with this, but we didn't pick the Mets. The Mets are at 90.5. And I think in general, I think the Mets are. I think that's a fair number.
I think it's a very good number. I think that's why no one touched it.
I'd go.
I genuinely don't know. This is what I was saying. You just don't know about the Mets, and that's
the problem. I think with the Mets also, it is such a weird roster where you have no idea. That's the golden sombrero for Judge.
Woof.
That guy is going like this. That's cute.
No, that's awesome. I'm leaving here.
No, I mean, I think there's the question of how do some of these guys adapt to playing? I mean, like Bo Bichette. How is Bo Bichette going to adapt to playing for the Mets?
Someone had him as maybe being a MVP.
I think it was like Dan Plesac or something. One of the guys.
I would be shocked. I would be shocked if that happened. There's a history of people signing big free agent contracts with the Mets and struggling in their first year and struggling to adjust. I think that's a little bit. I think it's a little bit. Maybe it's overblown, but also at this point, it's kind of a pattern. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe it's overblown, but it's also, I think, at this point, kind of a pattern. So, I don't know. I mean, Jorge Polanco. I've been over the last day or so. I've been kind of trying to dive into it all a little bit more. Jorge Polanco might end up being a platoon guy, even though he's a switch hitter. It's a lot of question marks. Luis Robert,
for sure.
Luis Robert, Carson Benj.
Although I have to say, and you guys know much better about these new players than I do. I looked at the lineup today and I was like, it actually looks, it's good. It's like deep and it's like good. You know, like, I don't know. Like I was.
It looks good on paper. It looks solid on paper.
I've said this on this show plenty of times, but I was a big fan of what Stearns did at the end of the offseason. I like the Mets roster, and I'm still obviously biased to the Mets. I'm probably the most unbiased towards the Mets on this show. And there's a reason why I'm picking them to win. I don't know what, I think I had them at 96 in my predictions. Something like that. Because I really like the moves that they made at the end of the offseason. I think they had a bad beginning of the offseason, but I think it ended up being a nice, and I like a lot of the pieces. I think Robert takes a big step back forward this year. I love Freddie Peralta.
I was going to say
Polanco, I'm not sold on, but I think Bichette's a great hitter. I really like this Mets team. I think it's a very good team. However, we don't know what it's going to look like because
they could have like a 10-game swing.
Yeah, it is a almost entirely new roster, or a very largely new roster. They still have the Soto and the Lindor, but really beneath those two, a lot of the core is very different.
And they also have a lot of question marks in their pitching, if we're being honest. Like their starting pitching.
Yeah.
Other than Freddie Peralta. Like, I mean, Nolan McLean seems as though he's going to be the real deal, but he's still a rookie. But Senga, who the hell knows what you're going to get out of Senga? David Peterson, who really knows what you're going to get out of David Peterson? I mean, I love David Peterson, but I mean, let's be honest, he's not a definite.
Yeah.
So it's like, there's some question marks there in the starting pitching. And Devin Williams, I mean, I'd like to think he's going to.
You have no idea. Back. He was terrible last year.
I mean, so there's a lot.
He was awful in high leverage situations, and now he's going right back into a closer role this year.
I mean, there's question marks in the pitching for sure.
I think the Mets have taken on. I was saying this to Jake yesterday. I think the Mets have taken on a lot of risk.
Yes.
A lot of reward though, too, could be
potential reward. But it's the sort of risk where, the Dodgers took on risk when they signed Blake Snell to a 5-year, $200 million contract because there was risk of him getting hurt. But the risk of him getting hurt didn't necessarily outweigh the reward of having him in October.
Right.
The Mets made moves this offseason where instead of trying to build that kind of super roster come October, they kind of more continued to behave as though they were in that mid-80s kind of trying to tinker to make the playoffs, area. And, put it this way. The roster spot that's currently being occupied by Jared Young and was probably going to be occupied by Mike Tauchman, they could have got Marcus Semien for free, and it very well could have been occupied by Brandon Nimmo. Would the payroll be higher? Yes. Would they have more money committed beyond? Yes. Would they be better for 2026? Also, probably yes, because right now, I mean, Nimmo just would have been the DH, and Brett Beatty would have been kind of a roving utility guy. They're still in that kind of, they kind of took a step back to take a step forward. And so we'll see. There's risk involved when you do that, because anytime you take a step back, you are by nature ceding ground on the field. And we don't know how Bo Bichette's going to adjust to playing for the Mets. We don't know if he's going to suffer through the same fate that Soto and Lindor and Carlos Beltran and Jason Bay and all those guys have suffered through, where maybe, it is a little bit different. The scrutiny is a little bit different. You're playing under different pressure. I don't know. I don't know. Instead of that good risk where you're risking maybe wasting a few dollars to push yourself over the edge to actually win the World Series. Now you're kind of risking where you, scaled back a little bit to kind of try to improve, but also get cheaper or at least get more efficient, get more, I don't know what the word would be, optimized from an efficiency standpoint. less money committed to older players in the long term. We'll see. Again, we'll see.
Who's like your hot take player you think is going to surprise everybody?
For the Mets?
Yeah. Like you're like what's someone's not really talking about, or you think is going to
I think Sean Manaea will end up playing a bigger role than
that's a nice one.
Than he's set to right now.
Like a breakout player, or like someone who's gonna just.
I mean, I think people are. My answer would be Robert, but I feel like
no, that's fair.
Yeah, I think that I've made my feelings clear on Luis Robert before.
Yeah.
I think he's a really good player. I think he's incredibly skilled. I think he's skill-wise a top probably 50 most talented player in baseball. It's now just a matter of him putting that together, and I'm hoping and I'm optimistic that he's going to be able to do it this year. So yeah, I'd probably say Robert.
I think because of where he's coming from and like the culture where he came from, I think Bo Bichette is going to surprise everybody and just be very comfortable in his new role.
I hope.
I do. I feel like he's got the work ethic. I feel like I like the team that he came from. I think they're very good work ethic. I think they're like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like, I don't know. I like everything I've heard and seen from him so far. And I like the fact that he seeked out David Wright, and like I like he's saying and doing all the right things. So I'm on the Bo Bichette train.
There you go.
I think that
sorry, I didn't mean to. Were you saying something, Dave, or someone saying something? Were you saying something, Kim? Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say I think it's been too long since we had a superstar third baseman, so I think he's going to fill that role. I'm confident about it.
Right. Though I might not be bullish. Don't mistake. I'm excited to see how it looks. I'm intrigued. I'm just not necessarily, oh yeah, they're going to win the division. They're going to, because I just see a world where things, after seeing it last year, after seeing the world where things went wrong last year, the pitching staff does look kind of similar.
I think we're all very cautiously optimistic. I think that's the best way to put it. Like, I think we're excited and kind of like intrigued, but also like, this could be a disaster. You know what I mean? Like, so I think that's kind of in the back of our minds, but that's just the back of our minds. For Mets fans in general, like I
think it is more so even this year because you've now changed the whole core. So it's like, if this doesn't work, then like, all right, what's going to work?
Right.
And
well, not to be devil's advocate, but what we had wasn't working either. So like,
I know, but like now, okay, and I give David Stearns credit. But you made the jump and you shook things up. Right. But you shook things up in a way where it's like, it can't be a rebuild. You need to win this year still.
Sure.
Because
absolutely.
You're spending so much money on this roster.
And you have prime Juan Soto.
You have so much invested into this roster.
Lindor. You have prime,
so
it
can't be a situation where, and that's the other thing is, and from what I know, there's a lot of them seem like they'd be good clubhouse guys. They're going to get along well, but you don't know that. A lot of new guys and a new atmosphere. So I think that's another aspect of it, is who knows how the team meshes together.
Right. And while we're on that topic, Sean, I was saying to David today, with the little social media like quip that Soto made today at the Yankees, I said this is what I called him, Sassy Soto. I like Sassy Soto. I feel like Soto is like a little more comfortable in his role, right? I mean, I think he's I don't know, like I feel like he's more just at ease. He's looser. He's like, like I just feel I don't know. I feel like he's gonna have a monster season. I really do.
I think part of the reason why Juan Soto chose the Mets was so he can have a team of his own. Exactly. I think in the sense that when you play for the Yankees, people are on you about things that most teams don't care about.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, the facial hair was kind of a in your face example, but I think there are a million little things that happened there that we don't even know about, and some of the stuff that even made it out into the open about his family or whatever, and the security guards and whatever stuff like that.
We joke, like legit, they're allergic to fun. Like, I feel like it's a very different atmosphere at Citi Field than it is at Yankee Stadium.
I think he's very happy. I think he was getting comfortable last year with the fact that he could be comfortable again. And I think, yes, I think he's much more comfortable being a Met now. I think he understands that, it is kind of, for him at least, it's what he wants to make of it. It's whatever he makes of it. And then, especially now with all these people gone, it is his team. It's Lindor's team, obviously, but Lindor is not necessarily a guy who will say, "Oh, this is my team." It's a communal thing. It's everyone's team. He's the face, but it's everyone's team.
I think they play very different roles. Like, again, and this might not be the best analogy, but I've said this to David before. I kind of feel like Soto is Poppy and like Lindor's Pedroia. You know what I mean? If you want like a weird
where they can coexist.
Yeah, like they can coexist, but they have different roles. Like they have different, Lindor is adept with the media and like the PR stuff and and like Soto's the hype. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and he's like the big superstar, like, I don't know. I think they can both fit in their roles and be, coexist very well. I hope that's the case, but and I don't know. I never really saw any beef with them. I know that's been
I think that was contrived.
Yeah.
I think adding a guy like Freddie Peralta is and he seems to be like a good kind of,
seems to be a glue guy.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. So
I feel like that about Bo Bichette too. Like, again, for everything I've read and seen and you like heard about him, I don't know a lot about him, but just like the preliminary things I've heard and seen, I feel like he could be that guy too.
They got a lot of ball players at the end of the day. One thing you could say, Bo Bichette's a ball player. Luis Roberts a ball player. He's going to go out there. Hey, what?
They got 26. That's for sure.
That's for sure. But
that's
the roster.
Luis Roberts are a bona fide center fielder. Bo Bichette's a right-handed,
very long time,
a polished right-handed hitter. Jorge Polanco is a switch hitter who's been tapping into his power more. Guys like that. They're professionals. They're professionals.
Yes, I like it. I'm excited.
We'll see. I think it'll be interesting.
Yeah. Should we give a final record prediction before we get into our final topic of the night?
Yeah. We have to talk about March Madness.
This is non-negotiable for me.
Yeah.
What's your record prediction, Sean?
93-69.
Mom?
Oh, I wasn't ready. You go.
66.
I can't do that math. You guys are so good. Wait, what did you say? 96 and 6?
Okay, so 162.
All right, so I'm going to go.
So 162-0.
Right. Yeah.
I'm going to go.
Still on the table. Wait, that's the beauty of opening day.
Indeed.
Wait, what did you say?
96 and 66.
Sean, what did you say?
93-69.
I'm going to say I'm going to go in the middle. I'm going to go 94 and
68.
Okay, so 90 wins. Excellent. Great. Wonderful.
So we're all on the over, but again, it's tough to predict because it is such a new roster. It's an entirely new team.
I wouldn't be surprised if they won. After last year, nothing would really surprise me anymore. Which I shouldn't say, but
they're not going
to. I wouldn't be surprised if they won 75.
All right, stop.
Let's
not put that in the universe.
Speaking of entirely new teams, the St. John's Red Storm are in the Sweet 16. And they went through an off-season of complete overhaul this year. After it didn't work out in the beginning for them, it is now obviously paid dividends now as they made it farther than they did in what seemed to be such a magical season last year. As they are now in the Sweet 16 for the first time since 1999. Mom, you said you had some boomer bust here, March Madness related.
I'm going to do boomer bust. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, so here we go. St. John's Red Storm outlasts UConn in the tournament. Boom or bust?
Boom.
All right.
David?
Boom.
And we're just going rapid fire. Yeah, I'll say boom. I think I'm gonna be optimistic and say that gets decided Friday. Yeah.
Boom. Okay. So boom.
UConn doesn't make it through. Izzo gets them.
Yeah.
Okay. So St. John's is in the Final Four. Boom or bust.
Boom.
Sean is just like, woo. Sean's like high on the Johnnies.
Why not?
Yeah. My bracket before the tournament started said they'll make the Final Four. I'll stick to it. I'll say boom.
I guess I should also participate.
Yeah. Okay. I imagine your answer.
I would say boom
probably
for both.
Boom for the past two.
Yeah,
anyway.
boom for both.
I'll say boom. A cautious boom, but I'll say boom.
Zuby has a double in against Duke.
Sean?
Boom or bust?
Boom. Why not? Triple double.
Triple double.
I don't think he's getting I'll say bust on the triple double.
Okay.
Boom on the double double.
Nice. All right.
12 blocks.
12 blocks. Yeah, I mean, he got 8 in the game
he did.
multiple times. He got 8 in back-to-back games. So.
Okay. Bells has another big moment in the tournament.
Oh, boom.
In the tournament?
Yeah.
Or on Friday?
Okay, we'll say on Friday. On Friday.
Oh, I don't know about Friday.
In the tournament?
The tournament. Because, that might be.
Run power.
I mean, looking at how he's shot this tournament, I would say no.
Right.
But he's Bells.
Right, exactly.
Wow.
So boom.
I remember he's Bells.
Yeah. Are you boom on that? Or?
Yeah. Yes. Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Boom.
Are we gonna get a bust at all? Let's see.
Okay. Let's do a fun one. Rick wears the white suit at some point in the tournament.
Bust.
I think that's a bust also. Okay. The only world I can see it is the Final Four. Because I think
like if he does, he's just like
my reasoning for that is because I think if they get to the Final Four, then he knows he might retire. So he might want to pull it out one more time.
Interesting.
I'll talk to Curtis. I'll see if I can get Curtis. You want me to get Curtis on that as well, on the white suit?
True. Yeah. Maybe at the parade he wears the white suit.
That David, I could see that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think how I want to word this.
You're gay.
No, I was going to say the point differential in Johnny's Duke is higher than the point differential in Michigan State UConn.
That's an interesting. Is higher.
I'm
Sean?
not even saying
Bust. State by 30.
So he's going Izzo.
3-0.
Did you say 30-0?
I said 3-0. 3-0. That's 30.
Okay. That's a good one, actually. I'm going to say I also think bust. I think St. John's Duke is going to be a low-scoring rock fight a little bit. I think UConn, Michigan State, one way or another, I think a team wins by 8 to 10.
So you're saying that the Johnny's Duke game is going to be closer?
Yes.
What do you think? I agree. I actually think that. So wait. So that. What did I say? What was it?
The point differential is going to be higher
in the Johnny's.
Oh wait. So bust. Yeah.
So
yeah.
Bust.
I said bust.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think that the Johnny's game is going to be closer than the UConn game.
I agree.
Okay. Boom or bust? Let's just go for it. Win the national championship.
Sean?
Bust. I think it all comes crashing down against Arizona.
Well, I hope it doesn't come crashing down.
They'll be 30, and then they'll blow the lead.
Wait, what?
What do you say?
They'll be leading by 30, and then they'll blow the lead.
That'd be crazy. I'm for the sake of the show, I'll say boom. What does it hurt to say boom?
Why not?
I'll say they win 4 games in a row.
I'm gonna say boom because I have them, and
in my bracket I have them losing in the Final Four. For the sake of the show, I'll say boom.
If they get to the Final Four, Rick retires. Boom or bust.
That's a good one. What do you think, Dad? You
bust.
think he's not retiring?
You don't think he's retiring?
I think bust if they don't win the whole thing.
I agree with Sean. If they win the whole thing, boom. If they just make the Final Four, I think he'll be hungrier than ever to try to win it.
Okay, I think I agree with that.
Yeah, I think if they get to the Final Four, get to the national championship, then he's going to get that taste again, where he's like, now I want to win this thing again. If he wins it, I think he's done.
I think he's probably there already.
If he wins it, he brought a title back to New York. I think he's done. I think that's it. He's riding off into the sunset then. I think if he just makes it to the Final Four or the national championship, I think it'll even drive him even more. He's like, I want to win this thing now. Like, oh, we came so close.
Right. No, that's fair.
Or are they building him like a practice?
Because I was going to say...
Yeah, but I mean, I think if they were to win the whole thing, I think he'd just hand it off to Masaiello, and I think...
Yeah.
I think he'd be around, like, still, but I think the everyday toll, he'll be like, well, I brought a title. I came here what I wanted to do. I brought the program back up. Like, I succeeded what I wanted to do. And he'll choose, he'll say, Masaiello's the next coach. He'll choose the coach to leave it in good hands, or at least what he thinks is good hands. And I think, but that's only if they win.
And I think he'd be happy because then he wouldn't have to coach without Zuby.
Yes, exactly. Yes. I do think that plays into it also. I think if this was not Zuby's final year, even if they won it all, I think he'd come back. But I think the fact that it would be Zuby's final year, and if they were to somehow win the next 4, then I think he'd
I have one more. Oh, sorry, unless you have something to say.
Actually, I just had one more. Zuby and Bryce are both drafted by an NBA team. Boom or bust?
Bust. I don't think Bryce will be.
I'm gonna say bust. I don't think. I think Bryce gets a contract. I think he gets a G League contract somewhere. I think Mitch does. I think Dylan Mitchell gets drafted at the end of the second round. I think Bryce has done enough where he'll be right on that border. I think between getting drafted and just being an undrafted free agent. I think he'll be an undrafted free agent, though. I think earlier in the year it was bordering on he just goes overseas. Now I think he'll definitely get a G League contract.
I'm going to say boom because I think Bryce is going to have a monster tournament for the rest of the time.
Right. I think that's fair take.
I love.
Yeah, I think if Bryce Hopkins were to lead them to the Final Four,
I love what I've seen from Bryce since the Providence game. I think Bryce is poised. I think he's professional. I think he's become a leader. I think he gets drafted.
Yeah, I think they both get that take. I think he's definitely raised his stock a lot.
I agree. I think I didn't even buy into Bryce that much, and like now I'm on totally like I'm his biggest fan now.
Yeah,
not biggest.
Tamba.
Yeah. What did he say?
Something about Tamba.
All right, that's all I had.
One more.
Yeah.
I have one more. Truth or fact? Kenny will be there. Kenny will be there in Washington, D.C. Of course, Kenny will be there. My main man, Kenny. It's one of the boys. There's Meatball Joe. There's Tommy Pigpen.
There's Joey Curveballs.
Yep.
What's he talking
about? Rambling Roger.
Is he talking about Barstool people?
No, he's talking about Rick's friends.
Oh, Rick's friends! Oh, I didn't know. They're all like gangsters.
Yeah, Kenny's just like,
we don't know.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know what you were talking about.
Yeah, Kenny's just like Kenny was with him at Louisville, right?
Wait, didn't they all wear the white suits?
I'm pretty sure Kenny was with them at Louisville. He's like I'm pretty sure he's like a PR dude or something.
I thought they all wore the white suits, all his friends.
Remember? Well, yeah, that I don't think Kenny's in this group.
He's not part of that group?
I don't think so.
Okay, yeah.
They go walking.
They all had fun names. I got to go back and watch that game.
Yeah, I also have to get the names. I have to go back and watch that game 100%.
All right. Are we done?
Yep.
Yeah. All
right, let's go Mets, go Red Sox, go Johnnies.
Red Storm. Yeah.
Go Red Sox, go Mets, go Johnnies.
Yeah, and I think, just final thought, I think acknowledge St. John's back in the Sweet 16.
I have one.
For all the pain that last year ended with, I think it added to their victory on Sunday against Kansas. But
yes, I am.
I think there is definitely a feel where as great as that win was on Sunday, they were clearly the better team on Sunday, even though I know it was a 2-point game, and I know the moment was awesome. Like the St. John's has been the talk of college basketball since that moment. Dylan Darling is getting TurboTax steals and Wendy's steals.
Wait, I have one. When you're done, I have
one
more.
I think there's a feeling where, all right, we did what we were supposed to do. Now it's time to go really bring St. John's to the next level.
Boomer bust. Darling's buzzer beater is better than Pete's home run against the Brewers.
Buzz.
I guess it depends. It's hard for you because you're like.
Yeah. I think bust only because Pete's home run, they were trailing when he hit it.
And they were on the brink.
Bell's buzzer beater, it was tied when he made it.
That's fair.
So if he were to miss it, then it would have just went into overtime.
I always knew Bells was going to make it.
He's Bells.
But he's Bells.
He's Bells.
Why he was... that was a point I said to Mom. I know the situations are a little different, and we'll wrap it up in a second.
Yeah.
But one point I wanted to make about Bells' buzzer beater and say it on here. It's funny that at the end of the game, at the end of a close game, at the end of a tie game, Bells was on the court. And I know he's Bells, but he had 0 points. He had been playing terribly all game and really all tournament. Last year in the round of 32, a top 3 player, whether you want to say he was their best player or not, a guy who got them to that point was really struggling and was not on the court in the final 4 minutes. They left Bells on the court.
An interesting parallel. What could
I think it just adds layers to what
could
Bells
have been and what could have been.
Yeah.
That says a lot about society. I think
one caveat I just want to throw there is that Bells probably does bring more on the defensive end than RJ did. Especially in that game, RJ kind of looked checked out. RJ looked a little flustered in that game. Bells never really looks flustered, I wouldn't say.
He did shoot some air balls.
But he doesn't. He never. He'll still give you 110% on the defensive end, even when he's airballing every 3.
Right.
I think this is all just moving towards a big Coach Carter. Well, not exactly your storybook ending, and I'm dreading that moment, but we'll get there. We'll get there when we get there. All right.
Johnnies, we're not listening to Sean.
All right.
Go Mets. Enjoy opening day.
Go.
Enjoy opening day. Then enjoy the Sweet 16.
And the
Elite 8.
And the Final 4.
And the rest of your lives.
Woo!
This isn't the last episode.